exciting. This is so exciting for the future of musicals and Broadway in general. Talk about theater magic. I mean, the way they pieced this together, the cast, I mean, the amount of time they did it in. Oh my goodness. Before we go any further though, Happy New Year's. I'm wishing you a year of nothing but new journeys and bliss. My name is Dallas Virgil and welcome to my new journey, this channel. My intention is that it brings you a place where if music geeks like myself can just come together and geek the out. So without further ado, let's get right into that. Ratatouille, the TikTok musical. Where do I begin? First of all, the way this thing took over the internet. No. First of all, the fact that we actually got the musical. Now, I have to admit, I was a little late to the party. Like, I saw clips on like Instagram and things like that of people's concepts and pieces like that, but I don't have a TikTok. Don't judge me. I already felt the energy of y'all judging me, but I don't have a TikTok, so I didn't really get to like get in the midst of this whole movement. It wasn't until the musical was officially announced that I like tried to start catching up and watching like TikTok compilations and stuff. And I have to say, man, some of you guys are freaking geniuses. I mean, the way you guys put scenes to music and like the concepts and the stage designs and the playbills, it's like, what the frick? This is why I need a TikTok. No, I don't need a TikTok. But, that's actually one of the first things I want to acknowledge about this musical though. The collaborative effort. I mean, this whole project was nothing but collaborative work. Just think, for some of those TikTok creators who was just, you know, joining a challenge and movement, now they have their song in a musical where 50,000 plus people watched. And now, you know, a plethora of doors are open for some of them that weren't open before. And I think that is so amazing, especially if, you know, musical theater is their passion. Now, a little more into the actual musical. I did not know what to expect going into this. I mean, I didn't know if they would all be like on one screen together, if they would be like in an empty theater, if it would be virtual, what their costumes would be. I mean, I had no expectations, but I had snacks on deck and was ready for whatever. And you know what? I actually really liked their take on this whole thing. I mean, it was very lighthearted. There wasn't like some creepy mouse costume that Titus was wearing. By the way, Titus. I'm gonna come back to you. Everything was more so, you get what I'm supposed to be, you get the gist of the story. Let's fast forward to the good parts and enjoy these vocals in an hour of entertainment. And listen, I do not mind that. There were no complaints coming from me. The opening number, anyone can cook. I feel like I'm all over the place, but I'm excited, bear with me. So good. The orchestra, the ensemble, we had Joy Woods and my boy JJ, I love his videos. It felt like I could feel it being in a theater. You know, it felt like the opening number to a big show, and it was just, it definitely set the tone for the rest of the show. Also, quick shout out to Adam Lambert and Wayne Brady. I don't have too much to say like in detail, but you guys did a wonderful job as well. Adam, your vocals were. You know, I like the concept that rats aren't, you know, just pests who eat your trash, but they are resourceful beings. Perspective, right? Okay, now fast forward to the good stuff. Andrew enters the chat. I mean, I understand there won't be an actual musical because Disney's like, fuck off. But if there was any inkling of hope, Andrew has to be Linguini. I mean, legally he has to. Like, he is the life-size version of Linguini. Like, he is this character. Not to mention the vocals. Ashley Park. Oh my goodness. I don't remember the name of the song that she sang, but I remember how I felt and I remember the way she killed it. Amazing. I also really enjoyed her accent. And I loved seeing her in a role that was more like sassy and serious. The only other role I've seen her in was Mean Girls the musical. And so I loved seeing her in this type of form because I loved her in that too. I loved her as Gretchen, loved her. So seeing her in this, it just grew my fandom even more. Hashtag side note, if there is any other like musicals or work that she was in, please let me know, like put me on the game. Oh my goodness, I smelled a rat. I do not know what the heck it is about this song, but I love this song. Like, out of this whole entire musical, this was my favorite song. This is actually, like when I was seeing like little TikTok clips here and there, this is one of the ones that I saw that I loved. I can't tell you what it is specifically, but there's something about it that I just am crazy about. The concept of Skinner being like, I knew something was up, I'm right, I'm about to take you down. You know, it's so like fun in theater. Okay, now let's rewind all over the place. I know, Titus. I mean, A++, 100%. Anyone who objects can fight me. Now, I gotta be honest with you, I would not have thought of Titus as Remy, like that wouldn't even cross my mind. So kudos to the people who did think of him and choose him, because I think he was so spot on and perfect and wore the character so well. The way he kept the story flowing and entertaining, his comedic timing, I mean, it was, and come on with the vocals. I mean, seriously, what was that song? Oh my goodness, I don't know the names of the songs. I don't know, but there was one song, Please Forgive Me, where he just fucking took us there. Whew. Okay, so that was my all over the place reaction. Oh my God, six, oh my goodness. The featurette, if that's a word, the surprise appearance, I mean, I don't know if it was a surprise appearance, but it was a surprise appearance to me, of them and the ensemble was so perfect. It was so fun. It made me miss theater, it made me miss, you know, just everything about it. It was so perfect. But yes, that's my reaction to Ratatouille, the musical. It was super fun, lighthearted, and very needed and necessary, especially for us theater lovers. I mean, we needed this, you know, this fuel to hold us over a little bit longer. It makes me that much more excited about Broadway coming back. And you know what? It makes me also excited about, you know, the fact of Broadway becoming more accessible. I mean, even when you think about like pro shots and films like Prom and Hamilton, just the fact that it's, you know, slowly becoming a little bit more accessible, I love that. I mean, I'm super positive that there were people who watched this musical tonight who know nothing about Broadway, but you know, they saw the trend on TikTok and were thinking, hey, let me check it out, or wanted to donate to a beautiful cause and they checked it out, and now they found a new love for theater that they never even knew they had. And you know, it's things like that that just make me super excited about the potential. I also hope this creates more collaborative musical projects in the future for theater. I mean, we saw, first of all, how fun it was to watch the creative process of people, you know, adding their songs and their stage design concepts and costume concepts. And I can imagine how fun it was for the people creating it. So I would love to see more of that in the future. And actually, let's get something on Broadway, you know, create a big collaborative show that's actually put on Broadway. I mean, it might be hard as hell, but let's make it happen. Now, my question to you before we get out of here is, which actor were you most surprised by or just simply proud of in this show tonight? As I said earlier, mine was definitely Titus. He over exceeded my expectations. I loved it, and I'm excited to hear yours. All right, so I'm done talking your ear off for now. See you next video. Love.